Welcome to the first official Conversations from the Couch. And boy, do we have a conversation for you today. What do you think about this one?
I hadn't really heard about it. I mean, I just right now, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier on today, and the biggest thing I think me and him, let me back it up. Conversations from the Couch originated from just little debates that me and Terrence would get into, and we figured, sometimes we make some interesting points, so we decided to share them with you, see what you think. And today's topic is,
I guess Obama. Like I said, I just found out about this. I just heard about this. Obama wants to increase the amount of time children are in school, meaning like throughout the day. Basically, what'd you say? Add an extra 2 hours?
And on the weekend.
And on the weekend, on a Saturday. So 6 days a week.
And here's the thing. Typically, we take opposing views. Now, on this one, I can go either way. I'm going to go for today, and I think I'm going to ask Terrence to go against, because you probably don't want kids to spend more time. It's a tough one.
It's real tough. It just depends on... I just don't see how it's going to benefit the U.S. economy right now.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Economy is real simple. All right, let's say you, instead of a school day starting at 8:15 and ending at 3:15, which is how many hours? What?
8:15, 3:15?
8 hours?
No.
7 hours?
That's 7 hours.
7 hours, basically. You don't get out of school until 5:15. It's 2 more hours. 2 more hours that all those teachers get paid. That's that much more money that goes into the economy, which will solve our problem real quick.
No, it doesn't go into the economy. It goes into schooling, which they just cut the budget. They cut all budgets, cutting wages, everything right now.
What are you talking about? All right, plain and simple. Teachers make more money, they spend more money. Economy,
The teachers don't make good money anyway.
So when they have to get paid more.
Yeah, but 2 hours extra. And our teachers on salary anyway, so they're not getting paid any extra.
Oh, yes, they will. What do you think? People are going to work for free? Just stick around for free?
I don't know, man. It just depends. But I don't see how it's going to.
I get where you're coming from, because we have to pay them more, taxes go up.
But not only that, you have to have the children in school for a couple more hours, possibly meaning more meals. You know what I'm saying?
That's a really good point.
More projects. More supplies, because they need something else that they have to do for those other 2 hours. So where are you going to get that money from?
But once again, more projects, more supplies, more jobs, more businesses open to get those supplies, a better economy. You see what I'm saying?
But where's the money coming from? It's just putting everything further in debt.
What do you mean, where's the money coming from?
It's putting the nation further in debt.
This is how an economy is run. Like, if the consumer is the center of the economy. Like, we go out, we buy stuff, and if you think about it, a school is nothing but just a giant consumer anyway. So if you have it consuming more, businesses,
they can't consume anymore. If they're complaining right now because wages are cut. Wages are cut right now.
So what are you trying to get it back? So what are you trying to say?
I don't understand how it's going to work. I don't understand how it's going to work, because everything from after-school programs, they even took away freshman football. Freshman football is gone now. There's no more freshmen. It's JV and varsity.
In California?
In California at least.
In California.
Okay.
Or in California.
It's ridiculous. It's like you had that forever now. So you take that away. What is that saying? You know what I mean? They don't have money for children just getting into high school to play a sport. You have to go elsewhere to some private organization if you want to do that. That's ridiculous. So it's like, how are you going to keep kids in school for a couple more hours when you already can't afford to have them there for the hours they're there already?
Hey, wait. You're making it seem like this is a bad thing. Like,
No. It's great for the kids. It's great. However, the economy can't hold it up right now. The economy can't hold it. It would be nice, because then, teachers in schools could ask for more funds.
Did we get like billions of dollars for a bailout for like Wall Street?
Yeah.
Like people who are just horrible people who are just greedy and taking all of our money.
That's the nature of the U.S. economy.
I would much rather put that into our schooling system and whatnot. Like, if we got money to do that, we got money to, granted, I don't have the numbers and facts, but just my common sense tells me that if we got enough money to pay these dudes who already have millions in the bank account and have millions of dollars worth of assets, you know, just to make sure they still have jobs, then we have that sort of money to put into our school system. That don't make no damn sense.
You're right. You're right.
Like, how do you argue
That's the
that?
nature of the U.S. economy.
I'm gonna say they should get it done.
I mean, but look at what Bush just did to the whole economy. He boosted the prices up of crude oil. You know what I'm saying? And that's because he has friends over at Halliburton and all of that. And he's an oil man. His whole family, they're oil people.
All right, well, let me throw something else at you. How do you feel the kids are going to feel about being in school now? Do you think they're going to hate it?
Well, it depends on the type of child. It depends on the area. Everything depends on really your location.
If you had to generalize here in California,
here in California,
because I
don't think they like it too much. I mean, nobody even basically. Okay, let's take it back to this. The reason why schools generally, like a school day, generally starts at 7 in the morning or whatever the case may be, and gets out at a certain time because they're training you coming up from first grade, kindergarten on up. They're training you to be able to go out and be in the workforce. You know what I mean? Because it's like, generally you go to work 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and generally most of the business of the day gets done before noon. You know what I mean? It's like, when you get in the morning, you got this, and this to take care of. It gets done before noon, and it's basically a wind down, so to speak. So that's what schools are made for in the first place. And if a school is basically teaching you to go out and get into the workforce, that's telling me I gotta work 6 days a week for an extra couple hours. I mean, you know, it's like, because let's just say trade purposes and everything. Like I said, out here on the West Coast, the reason why things are getting done also early in the morning, at least on the West Coast, is because there's a time difference. From here to Japan, it's a time difference. So if we don't get it done, especially overseas, if we don't get it done as soon as we get in,
business day is over.
Business day is over. So you gotta wait till the next day to get what you need done.
No. Do you really think the only reason they're changing these hours is because of that? No, I say it's because America is dumb. Did you hear that? America is dumb. Like, in comparison to a place like Japan, we're dumb. I think we're probably even behind England, maybe Australia. Like, there's a lot of places that are way smarter than us on paper. Now, granted, America has always been a place that's built upon heart and desire and, you know, just a will. From the moment America became America, it was all about, like, the X factor. But at some point or another,